What is up, everybody? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to our Space Engineers The Center mini-series, where we're building a base at the center of the Earth. This is episode number 5. Last episode, we built all of these refineries and assemblers over here, and we also added a couple more windmills to the end of that thing, and we added these batteries over here, these 4 batteries, in addition to the one that we have in the center right here. We're trying to get rid of this one, so we're depleting, and we're going to replace it with these guys right over here. But yeah, we added those. We pretty much have a full base at this point. I mean, it's looking pretty good. All we have to do is maybe weld up a couple things, maybe get these built up over there, these refineries and those assemblers, and then we pretty much have a full base down here. Now, one thing I want to do in this episode is get that stuff welded up. I also want to go exploring, because the hole is right there. That's the hole that leads to the top of the Earth. That's the hole we fell down on the first episode, and so that's how we're going to get out. However, we can't just walk out, because if we do, we're going to fall back because gravity is a thing. But since there's very little gravity here, we could go up there and walk on the sides for quite a distance. So what I want to do is I want to take my drill, and I want to walk up that, you know, as far as we can until it starts seeming a little bit hairy where we might fall down. And I want to see if we can find some ores, because if we can, that's going to transform this series quite a bit. So in order to do that, I think we're going to remove... No, I want to fall down there. Let's go down here. Oh gosh. Right, we don't have our dampeners on, I forgot. We're doing really well on our hydrogen. We haven't actually used a single hydrogen since last episode, like including the full duration of last episode, so that's pretty good. Let me right myself with my ladder. The ladder helps us get straight on the thing. So I'm going to remove this right here so we have a little bit of room to play with. Goodbye, windmill. You served us well. And what we're going to do is... actually, you know what? Should I... how do I want to do this? The hole's in kind of an awkward spot. I was thinking eventually we'd like build a car that would go inside it, which we're probably still going to do that. But how we're going to get the car up there, I have no clue. What I think we could do is we could remove this stuff for now. Well, not for now. We're going to replace it with something else. And we could place a platform here. Okay, and this was actually our way down. So let me actually replace that so we have it with us. There we go. And make sure it still works. Yep, we can get down to the underside. Oh gosh, everything's upside down over here. But yeah. Okay, so this is going to be our little platform, and we're just going to go up there. So we're going to like build like a path to get up there. So I think we're going to start maybe from this side and build like this. So go up one more. Okay, in order to make it look nice, let's do this. We're going to go like that, and then we're going to go one more up. And that should be at about the level that we want to be at. Okay, now we're just going to go straight across, and that'll be it. Boom, there we go, we're at the level. And then let's go around the back and place a couple more blocks on this side. If I can, yes we can, almost. Yep, there we go, okay. And that's our little platform up, okay. So now if we want to, we can just walk up here and we could get on this thing and start going. So this hole is straight up and down when you're at the surface. So it's actually a hole that goes straight down. You saw in episode 1. However, since there's very little gravity here, our boots are, well, they're not actually activated, but I guess it's not that much of a problem for us to walk along the side. Eventually it will be a major problem, but for now we can walk. So let's go forward and we're gonna see if we can find any ores. If we can, it's gonna be amazing. Actually, wait, before we do, let me go. Okay. We're gonna have to use our jetpack to stop ourselves when we get a little closer. But we need to refill our power before we go. We're gonna run out while we're going. Oh gosh, now you see why it's important to have the ladder, because we're all like wonky here, but if we double tap the ladder, now we're back. And perfect. Okay, cool. And while we're here, I'm going to put a little GPS marker right here so we can see how far we've gone from this point. So let's start going. With our drill out, we're going to go where no man has gone before. Well, I guess, I don't know, I guess that's true. Okay, let's see how far we can get. I'm going to have to keep this on periodically so I can see the thing. I wish I could have my GPS enabled with my HUD off. It's probably possible if I do something in the settings, but for now, we're just gonna use this and walk. See how far we can go. Uh-oh. Okay, we're running into a hiccup already. Oops. I should really give myself a jetpack budget with this, because we are definitely going to use a little bit of jetpack trying to do this, because we're going to fly off the walls every once in a while. But yeah, let's see how far we can go. I'm just hoping that as we're going, we're going to see some cobalt or some ice even. Actually, ice would be the best. Ice would make this this series very easy. So if we found ice, or, well, we don't need magnesium for pretty much anything, unless you can rocket jump in this. This is kind of crazy. It looks like we're just going straight through a hole here, but oh, there we go. Have we reached the point of no return? I think we might have. Yeah, we have. Okay. We now no longer can walk. At about a kilometer out, we can no longer walk on the walls. Now, what I can do, though, is I can launch myself upward with a little bit of speed and let ourselves bounce off the walls just to see if we see any ores. That should give us a little bit of a look. We're going to be at 0.5 P gravity. And in fact, what we could do as well, ooh, this is going to be fun. Let's go up here. Actually, you know what? Let's do it back down about a kilometer away. We're going to make a little mini base. And I don't know how helpful that's going to be, but it should be at least a little bit helpful because the gravity is a little bit higher. Maybe we can make some vehicles up there that'll behave a little bit better. I don't know. We're going to have to use our dampeners to slow us down in a second, which is going to use some jetpack, but it's fine. Okay, it's pretty much right here. Let's turn this off and see if I can get us. Yep, there we go. Okay, so right about here is the last area that we can walk on the walls. So this is going to be our best value for the jetpack amount we have. Let's make a little mini base right here, about a kilometer away from our main base. It's going to require a little bit of jetpack to do this. Okay, there we go. I've placed the first block of what's going to be this base, and it should go straight through. We're going down again. Nope, 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 not today. Okay, it should go straight through the center of this hole, and it is gravity aligned as well, so it should be very easy to walk on. Okay, so place a couple blocks here, and we'll get this base sort of started. Ah, no! Whoops. Okay, let's grab that. Oh no, that actually went to the floor. Wait, if that went through the floor, what's going to happen to it? That little scrap block, I saw it fall through the floor there, but when things fall through the floor, they go to the center, and the center is our little base down there, so what is going to happen to that block? Find out next time. All right, this is now fully... Is it symmetrical? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is symmetric. Awesome. So, so we have a center point. This is good. I think we did well here. So eventually what we're going to do is we're going to connect this up to that base down there, which is going to be a task for sure. But it's going to help us a lot because this base, I'm not planning on putting that much that can give power in this base. I don't really want to build an entirely new set of windmills on this place. So it would be nice to have power routed to this from the other base. Now, one way that this is going to be really good having this is that if we want to build some sort of car, this thing has a center point in the middle, so we can now build it pretty much straight up like this, and it'll be a lot easier since it's in line with the hole. The other base is not in line with the hole. We kind of built it without any regard for where the hole was, which at the time was way easier to do because we didn't have to worry about that. But now it would cause problems if we wanted to do anything involving, you know, vehicles or whatever. So it's good that we have this. Let's think about what we want to do. Do we want to route power this episode? We can at least, okay, do I have any, yeah, I do have interior plates. What we can at least do is we can build the block. I don't want that there. We can build the block that's going to allow us to route power. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Okay, that's not going to get removed. It's fine. Okay, the way we're going to handle power is going to be with this block right here. We're going to remove that, and we're going to instead add a one of these. A standard conveyor piece. And we're going to route conveyors all the way down that side. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of mining right there in order to get that to work. But once it does work, it's gonna look good. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna crouch, and we're gonna oops, didn't mean to do that, my bad. We're gonna pretty much do this. And go down with it. Oh, this is gonna take a long time though. It will get the job done. There we go. But it is gonna take about 10 years. Oh, energy's already low. Okay, we don't have, it's not that big of a deal because we can always go down to the base in order to get more. So as we're going down, I guess we'll bring a pipe. Okay, at energy critical, it's about time to go back to the base. Oh my gosh, so far. 1 kilometer is a lot farther than I thought it was. We'll still probably be able to get this thing connected. Is it worth it though? That's a lot of materials to get that connected. Go towards the light. Go towards the light. With 2 energy, go towards the light. And here we are, 1 energy to spare. I think we're fine. Okay, we'll use a little bit of jetpack just to get into our chair, make sure everything works. Awesome. Okay, well, since we're back at the base, let's do some of the base work we wanted to do this episode. We searched for ores. We were unfortunately unable to find them, but we were able to establish that mini base. We can work on the mini base next episode. Maybe we'll try and get that thing built. A kilometer is so far, though, but we could try and get it built and connected to this base so that it has power, and that would be our staging point for any future things that we want to do up there. Plus, it'll be a lot easier to walk around at that P gravity than it is at 0.01 P gravity. But anyways, what I wanted to do, one super easy thing, is get all this stuff welded up so that it looks a little bit nicer. I want to get these welded up as well, so we have them at our disposal, and that's mainly the thing. So let's press G, remove everything from our build planner, and let's go and right-click all these machines. And we're going to set these as production targets for our assemblers. Okay, and then what was it? Middle mouse button, or shift middle mouse button, or control middle mouse button maybe? No, it was shift middle mouse button, right. Okay, we got some stuff. I don't know what we got. I guess we got a lot of the stuff for this stuff, just not the computers. And then maybe we got some stuff for one of these. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's one refinery, here's another refinery, there's our third refinery, and we should be able to get a couple of assemblers done too. Nope, maybe not. We can get a lot of the stuff for them, but not the full thing. Okay, we're basically waiting for stuff to assemble. So while we're waiting for stuff to assemble, one thing I wanted to do this episode as well is get this side built out. So we have all these sides doing something. We have this one as the power side, this one as the refining and assembling side, and this one as the power side, the sequel. This side is going to be the mining side. So we're going to put a miner in there. We're going to basically make this, but on that side and better. That's the idea. So let's start mining that out while we're here. I'm going to go and grab one of these, and we're going to get started and get to work. Okay, so step one is placing this right here. We're just going to build it up, and then we're going to right-click mine it. Although if I right-click mine, it's probably going to right-click mine with these two. I think I'm fine with that, though. If you guys right-click mine, it's okay. Okay, right-click. And that should be enough. Let's go see what it's done. All right, yeah, oh, okay, we got launched. Okay, we're gonna do something like this with two of them, so we'll go and get another drill as well. Okay, right-click mine with those, let them do their job, and that should be enough. Let's see what they've done. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so this goes out this way, and we're going to build pretty much the same sort of thing right there. And then as this thing starts to run out of materials, we'll expand it and make it bigger. This one we can't really expand that much because we built things on the left and right, which is why we're kind of rebuilding it over on that side. Let's get this thing welded up now that this is probably done. So I'll go and get these. There's one assembler, two assemblers, almost three assemblers. Okay, 3 assemblers, 4 assemblers, and 5, okay, 5 assemblers, there it is, all right. Oh, you know what I need to do, actually, let me go grab my assemblers, and I need to turn these into all assembler co-ops. Okay, all the assembler co-ops are gonna go in here and go to cooperative mode. That should make this go a lot faster, because they're all gonna start grabbing stuff. Look at that. That's what it looks like when they start delegating. Co-op 2's got some stuff, co-op 3's got some stuff, 4, 5, well, 5 doesn't know what to do, and 6. All right, you already know how much we love building our little control seats, so let's build one right here. For this, we might actually integrate a control seat into the miner itself, I don't know. Okay, here we go. And now we can right-click mine with this, which is a lot easier and a lot closer. We just need to press G, grab the block tool, bring it down here, and we can go. All right. Let's see them mine us some space. All right, you know what? We're gonna make this a little bit faster by using pistons. So I'm gonna grab pistons, put 2 pistons up here, and we're gonna build just a little miner thing that's gonna go forward, and that's pretty much it. It's not gonna bring the rock back. It's just gonna right-click mine forward, so we have enough space to do what we want to do. Here's piston number 1, and here's piston number 2. They don't need to have the piston heads on them either because we're not bringing anything back. Those are just for for armor and for bringing things back through the piston. Okay, let's go in here, grab our pistons, which are this one and... Okay, piston 1 and 2 right here. Give them a velocity of something like that. Okay, and then let's hop back here and just right-click mine, and this will do its thing. That's gonna go pretty far, actually. but that's fine. We want it to go far. And we just kind of sit here and let it do its thing. So some might say, why haven't I been doing this the entire time? And to answer that, I would say, I don't know. Now we will. Yeah, this is going to go quite far in like a very short amount of time. So I'm converted. Good lord, that went far. Okay. Well, now we can at least build a little platform. Okay, so back to our little mining machine. I want a little bit more room on the left and the right here. So let's see what I can do about that. Actually, first let me put all my stuff away and grab a couple extra steel plates so that we have them. 16 should do fine. Then what I want to do is I want to remove this. And I think what we're going to do, let's try to put them on the sides. Let's try and put them like this and see if we can get away with this. Okay, yeah, that should work. Emphasis on should. I don't know for sure. Let's start with just right-click mining while stationary. It should get a couple or a little bit of the blocks, and then let's hit this reverse button and let it go. See how well it does. It's probably gonna get stuck on that. Well, maybe not. I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's not getting stuck on anything. That's good. All right, it's giving us plenty of space, and we may go over this a couple times to get a little bit more. So this is gonna allow us to build a bigger drill that we can use more. All right, I think we're done with this piston now. So let's remove this, and we can always re-add it if we need it. It's not very hard to set up at all. And there we go. Okay, so now we have this big, massive area that we can use to mine. And the reason it's so long is because we're gonna basically build a bunch of pistons on this thing, because the more pistons we have, the much farther it can go. So we're probably gonna go for, this only had one piston, so it could only go about that far. We're probably gonna go for 3 or 4 pistons on this one. So we're gonna do the same sort of design, starting with an advanced rotor right here. And then we're gonna have, this time we're gonna do something a little bit different, because what I wanna do is I wanna add a little control seat. So we're gonna have a normal block here, a conveyor block. Do I build this with a hinge? Do I really care if it has a hinge? I guess we should build it with a hinge, shouldn't we? Okay, with the rotor all the way this way, we're gonna start building our thing here. So we're gonna have a bunch of pistons here, 4 pistons here, which is gonna give us a lot of extension room. And we're gonna then do something that a lot of you guys requested, which is adding a rotary thing at the end. So we're gonna have an advanced rotor right there, followed by a normal conveyor block, a conveyor junction block, followed by our pistons. Now for this one, we're gonna go out a little bit. So on each side, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have a reinforced tube. So we're gonna have to actually mine a little bit more to extend this, because we don't have enough room to actually build this up. All right, so we're still designing the drill, but the way we're gonna do this, since I need a little bit more space on the top, so I'm putting one drill piece right here, and I'm gonna basically spin it around so that it mines out all the area around what we have here. So what we need to do is we need to also get that welded. So can I actually go up a block here? Let's put one of these right there. This is how we do things when we don't have any jetpack. Okay, and this is what I never understand is exactly how shear inertia tensors is supposed to work. When using multiple pistons like this, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to, but I don't know. And then when using this, maybe you're supposed to as well. I just don't know what, like if I should set it on that, if I should set it on everything. I don't know, I guess we'll experiment with it, but it's dangerous because sometimes it wonks out and blows things up. But let's get in here. Now I'm gonna start it turning with a low velocity, and then I'm gonna get in here and right click, and it should start right click mining. Okay, it blew something up, that's fine. Oh, I probably should have rotor locked this rotor in front of me, shouldn't I? Whoops. Okay, rookie mistake. Rookie mistake, rookie mistake, rookie mistake, rookie mistake, rookie mistake, rookie mistake. This was all rookie mistakes. Okay, cool. A rotor at rest must stay at rest until acted upon by an outside grinder, and a rotor in motion must stay in motion until acted upon by an outside grinder. I am the grinder. Well, I was until you went up there. Now I can't really do anything about it. Okay, I'm trying it again, except this time I have the front rotor locked, and I'm making the other rotor go much slower, because before it was going too fast. Let's see how well it does. I see it in the background over there, doing its work. All right, that actually worked out pretty well. We now have a little bit more room to work with. Okay, we're finally able to start putting stuff on. We're gonna have, all the drills are gonna be one block out like this, And we're gonna have, I think we might have a drill in the middle, maybe not. If these can actually get that block right there in the middle, then we won't need a drill in the middle, but we'll see. So let's get one of these. Oh, we're out of construction components, okay. Can I at least get this guy? Or is it too far? It might be just a little bit too far. Let's hop on, actually. Oh, no, don't do that. There we go. Yeah, we just need construction components from that. All right, we're definitely getting there with this thing. We're building all the stuff up currently. Here's the some of the piston stuff. Okay, we're almost there. Let's just rotate these a little bit so that we can get to the other sides. There we go. All right, everything's there. I can remove this, this, and this. And I guess I can keep that stuff because it's fine. So I think we're pretty much ready to go. I just don't know if it's going to get the middle block right here, or if I need to add a piston there. I probably need to, or not a piston. Why do I keep calling drills pistons? I might need to add a drill there. So maybe we just add a drill before we even try anything. Or, you know what, maybe it doesn't matter. Let's just try and see. Okay, so hinge mine arm, we're gonna go hinge lock. There we go. Rotor mine arm 1, we're gonna make sure that is in rotor lock because we don't want it to move. Rotor mine arm 2, we're gonna start the rotating. So let's give it a velocity of 1, maybe. It's probably fine. Let's see how fast that is. Yeah, okay, 1 shouldn't be that bad. And then we're gonna have these extend very slowly. Okay, so pistons. We're gonna give you guys all share inertia tensor. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or if I'm only supposed to do that for these 3 and then keep this one normal. I don't know for sure, but we're just gonna do that for now. And then let's go into our drills. Oh lord, okay. Our drills aren't named. So I added this grid to one of them, so now I know that they're all these drills. So pretty much drill, mine, arm. Okay, so let's turn those all on and see if they do their thing. Okay, they're now working. I guess we just let them work. It's gonna be a kind of a slow process, but it should work fine. And we'll come back later to see if this is now grinding on that and needs to be removed by another thing. Which actually, looking at it now, I think it is gonna be. Because you can see it's not really, they're not really getting that bit. Okay, let's back it up. We just need to add one in the middle. Okay, so to add one in the middle, we just have to mine out a little bit of this so that it has room. There we go. We were able to add it. Now let's go and get all the blocks for it. Okay, we got the final one built up. Let's remove these construction scaffolding blocks that we put up. And yeah, let's get this thing started again. Okay, just want to check that. Yep, okay, the middle one is working. Good. Let's turn on the spinny. Spin is on, and let's make it expand. Okay. Awesome. From here, we just hang out pretty much. Let this thing do its thing, and it should expand very, very far. Let's go back to our refineries. I want to see that they're actually getting stuff. So I'll hop in here. Let's go to our refineries. And I want to see if they're getting any stone. Yep, they are getting stone successfully, so that is all connected properly. Awesome. Our AFK mining solution is here, and it is ready. So now we just let it go. Oh, I don't want to be here. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Dangerous. Probably the most frustrating thing with working down here is just getting launched everywhere every time you take like one misstep. You leave the ground and you just pretty much fly away. Of course, it's not going into our refineries at the same rate. We're going to have to wait until one of our refineries is full and it starts spilling over into the other refineries, because a lot of them are idle right now, but that's not really anything we could do without like a script or something to make sure it's balanced. But okay, we just let this thing ride. And I don't want to be here again. Why does it keep launching me? That's so weird, because I'm on like normal blocks, right? So you'd think it wouldn't launch me, but then I get like here. Maybe I step over that? I don't know. I need like a little caution right here. Anyway, though, that thing does look really cool. It does have full range of motion as well. I don't know how much we're going to use the hinge, but we have it in case we want to use it. What makes the hinge hard to use, though, is we have to mine out all this block to give it the space to expand. So, yeah, that would be a little bit difficult. But at least for now, we can just go straight and have it bore a hole. I don't know what we're going to do with that hole, but we have it. Alright, the last thing I really want to do in this episode is build up a bunch of steel plates and weld up as much of this as we can. So try and get a little bit of this welded, maybe some down there as well. So let's see how much we can do. Let's go over here, production, and I'm going to say, this is crazy, but I'm going to say build me 3,000 steel plates. Just Just like that. Give me all the steel plates you can, and we'll work with it. And in fact, while we're doing that, let's do a lighting pass on this so that we can have a nice light color over there, and we'll have a nice light color over there as well. I'm thinking orange here and green here. I don't know for sure, but let's remove this. We don't need it anymore. That's remnant of our the way we did things previously. What we are going to need, though, are a lot of construction components. So let's grab some. Alright, so for the mining hall lights, I'm thinking an orange, which should be like down here. Some sort of like, not that orange, maybe. There we go. Something like that. And then for the battery hall lights, I'm thinking a green. So maybe something like this. Yeah, something like that. Oh, Lord. Okay. They're very bright. Let's see. Turn off that. And now we have lights everywhere. Wait, how dim are those? Don't, I feel like those are less dim than the other ones. What did I make those? Oh, because their intensity is less. Oh, okay. And I think that should be good. All right, all the lights look pretty good. Okay, so we have our power hall right there. We have our refining hall right there. We've got our battery hall right there with the green. And we've got our mining hall right here with the orange. Let me know what you guys think of these light colors. If you want me to change any of them, we can always change a couple of them. Maybe it would look cool if this and this were the same color, and then this and this were the same color. So it would look like it just crosses. I don't know. Actually, let's try that. Let's give it a go. Alright, we've matched the hall colors, so now the battery looks like that hall right there, so you can see that they kind of intersect, and now this one looks like that one. I think that looks a little bit better. So we have two main light colors for the base, not four. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Let's see how this is doing while we've been here.
Low.
Our energy's not that low, it's fine. This has gone pretty far, actually. This has gone too far. Actually, it looks really cool. It's boring a hole, which looks really amazing. How far have these extended? I think they've extended about as far as they're gonna. Yeah, looks like they have. No, wait, not even close. What? Hang on. More power to you, piston. All right. I mean, that thing's going pretty far. I wonder how much stone we have. Do we have more than we know how to handle? Yes, we absolutely do have more stone than we know how to handle. Our refineries are all backed up, and that's not a bad thing. How have we done with our production? I bet you we're completed with that, so we probably have tons of steel plates now. Yes, we do. Okay, well in that case, let's grab these and do some welding. Okay, we're almost done with the refinery hall at least. So that's a start. A good start, I would say, as well. Alright, what do you think? We're done with the refinery hall, we've got it all welded up, and now it looks complete. I think we might remove this thing. Actually, we might right-click mine a little bit. Let's actually bring this back real quick. Velocity. Come all the way back. Yeah, we might go ahead and right-click mine a bunch of this stuff so that we can clear a lot of this area, and then we might delete this. But I mean, it's pretty much been superseded by that guy over there, which I should totally add some blinking red lights to, because that would look really cool. How far have you guys gone? 8.6. Okay, so they're almost at their distance, which, I mean, that's pretty far. Okay, there's a little bit of that hallway. I do say it looks a lot better welded up, I think. We could even come through and change the paint type of the base if we wanted to. That wouldn't be too hard. I don't know which one would look good, but yeah, I think that looked pretty cool. Okay, while we're here welding up blocks, this thing has actually reached its maximum distance, which is 10 meters. And you can see how far it is. I mean, that's pretty dang far. So yeah, let's bring it back. I'm gonna add some red lights to it because I think that's gonna be cool. So actually I won't mess with the velocity there. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go over here and hit reverse, and then I'm gonna hit decrease velocity, which should make it return a little bit faster than it went out. A little bit faster, yeah. Just a little bit. Alright, well played. I don't like the bounce, but whatever. Okay, I set them to blink, and now they blink in a circle, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so what I could do now, if I want to have this thing mine a little bit more, is I think I should be able to just move it in a velocity. Okay, this is rotor locked. Rotor lock off. Move this in a velocity like over there. And it should be able to move over there just fine. Stop that. Turn on rotor lock. And let's go over here and start extending this. So that should work just fine like the other one did. Maybe not. 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 Reverse. Okay, I managed to make it stuck. I didn't mean to, but somehow I did. So we're gonna go up here and do this. That didn't do it. Okay, there we go. That did it. We just need to mine a little bit of it. So what we're going to do instead then is we're going to just right-click mine just a little bit at the start here so that we have a nicer area to work with. Okay, there we go. That's the proper speed. Dang, I'm going to get this thing destroyed if I keep acting like I am. Okay, well anyway, I'm glad we finally have this thing working. I think it's looking pretty good and it's getting us a lot of stone. Let me do a quick check. I mean, that thing hasn't gotten us that much in a little bit, but I know the refineries were full. Yeah, they're still very, very full. All of them have plenty of stone in them. So that thing's doing a lot of work and I like it. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think we're going to end the episode right here. So if you like the episode, please hit the like button. Put your comments and suggestions down below for what we should do in the next episode and in following episodes. And let me know what you guys think of the stuff we've done in this episode. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers: The Center.